Step back in time to the era of old TV, where shows filled our homes with laughter and warmth as we cover 10 of your favorite classic TV shows that seemingly faded away. In the cozy living rooms of last year, I Love Lucy illuminated our screens from 1951 to 1957, starring the iconic Lucille and Desi Arnaz. Their on-screen chemistry wasn't just acting, it was magic. Lucille's zany charisma as Lucy Ricardo and Desi's rhythmic musical talents filled our homes with laughter and joy. We eagerly awaited each episode as if a friend was dropping by. Sunday nights became a haven, a time when families gathered around the flickering glow of the television, sharing the wholesome hilarity that set the gold standard for sitcoms to come. Those good old days feel like a sweet tune that stays in our memories. From the laid-back West to the bustling streets of Brooklyn, we find ourselves laughing heartily with the Honeymooners, 1955 to 1956. Jackie Gleason's Ralph Cramden, a bus driver with big dreams, and his sidekick Ed Norton, played by Art Carney, were a duo that defined comedic brilliance.
All right, Norton, go ahead, make your snide remarks. Go ahead and miss your big opportunity.
Their blue-collar struggles mirrored those of many, turning the mundane into moments of hilarity and friendship. The apartment became a stage for the everyday, and each episode was a slice of life served with a side of uproarious laughter. The familiarity of their trials and tribulations made them characters and companions in our living rooms. Stepping out of Brooklyn, we entered the suburban sanctuary of Leave It to Beaver, 1957 to 1963. The Cleaver family, led by the innocent misadventures of Theodore Beaver Cleaver, embodied the warmth of familial bonds, in a time when life's lessons were learned at the kitchen table and the neighborhood was an extended family. The show became a reassuring touchstone of simpler days. The humor was gentle, the life lessons heartwarming, and the Cleaver family felt like an extension of our own. The simplicity of their world became a refuge, a place where the essence of the family was celebrated with genuine laughter and love. Just as we caught our breath from Beaver Cleaver's antics, the Twilight Zone whisked us away into the mysterious and thought-provoking tales of the unknown. A story created by Rod Serling from 1959 to 1964.
It's good what you've done to Dan. It's real good.
It was swell. It was just swell.
This anthology series was a doorway to the extraordinary. It wasn't just about tales and twists. It was a portal to the imagination, challenging the way we saw the world and our place in it. Serling's soothing narration became a guiding voice through the unexplored realms of our minds. Each episode left us in awe, pondering the boundaries of reality and the allure of the unexplained. The haunting theme music still echoes in the corridors of our nostalgia. From the horror of the Twilight Zone, we dove into the delightful chaos of The Dick Van Dyke Show, 1961 to 1966. Dick Van Dyke's portrayal of a comedy writer and Mary Tyler Moore's infectious charm created a symphony of laughter.
Well, if you must know, I'm going for a drive.
Well, don't expect to find me waiting up for you.
Where humor was found in the ordinary, and family was at the heart of it all. The Petries, with their fast jokes and lovable quirks, felt like part of our family get-togethers. That show wasn't just a peek into their world, it was like looking at our own, where daily life was stitched together with laughter and love. Leaving the Dick Van Dyke behind, we strolled into the fictional haven of Mayberry, with the Andy Griffith Show.
Are you trying to bribe an officer of the law?
Sheriff Andy Taylor, portrayed by the laid-back Andy Griffith, wasn't just a lawman. He was a symbol of wisdom, kindness, and a slow-paced charm that felt like a comforting breeze. That little town and its friendly crew were like a chill spot away from life's messes. They tackled problems with a good laugh, teaching us simple stuff. It felt like a retreat, reminding us that with laughs and supportive crew, life's hurdles weren't so tough. Now we arrived at the Ed Sullivan Show, 1948 to 1971. Where the variety of talent became a kaleidoscope of entertainment. Ed Sullivan's show was a weekly celebration of the arts, showing musicians, comedians, and dancers. From Elvis to the Beatles, it was a cultural feast that united families every Sunday night. Seeing the Sullivan stage, that cool host, and the mix of awesome performers brought a vibe of excitement and happiness. The show was like a big cultural mashup, hooking us up with fresh tunes, new laughs, and moves that stuck in our memories like a favorite playlist. Picture a bunch of people, led by the super clumsy Gilligan, stuck on an island. Turning bad luck into big laughs, it's a classic show we all loved, filmed back in the day. Imagine coconut radios, coconut cream pies, and the crazy stuff these castaways pulled. Good times? This crew was a fun island squad, and it wasn't just on TV, it felt like a community vibe that you would want to be a part of. Remember those days when the island-like craziness on the screen felt just like our own wild adventures? This show, with its mix of characters and hilarious stunts, was our go-to laughter hideout. It was reliving the funny side of everyday chaos. It's a blast from the past, but the jokes are still on point. It's a friendly reminder that even when things are nuts, a good laugh is the real deal. If you're into a bit of nostalgia, the island comedy is where it's happening. As the laughs echoed, we stepped into The Mary Tyler Moore Show, 1970 to 1977, where Mary Richards stood as a beacon of change. Mary Tyler Moore, a single woman navigating the professional world, brought independence and wit into living rooms. The show was more than a sitcom. It was a cultural milestone, breaking barriers and paving the way for a new era of women in television. Mary's infectious smile and spirited resilience resonated with viewers, making her not just a character but an inspiration. The show became a mirror reflecting the evolving roles and aspirations of women in a society of transformative shifts. Bringing our journey to a grand finale, the horizon shifted to the war-torn places of the Korean War with MASH, 1972 to 1983.
Not to your degree.
Beyond the laughs, this comedy drama was a poignant exploration of humanity amidst chaos. The mutual trust of the 4077th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital was a healing balm for a nation grappling with the echoes of war, making it one of the most watched series in US history. Each character, with their quirks and humor, became a touchstone of resilience, offering solace and laughter amid the turbulent backdrop of war. The show was a sanctuary where, for a brief moment, the harsh realities of the world outside faded away. As we wave goodbye to these awesome classic shows, each chapter in the TV story and the echoes of laughter, lessons, and unforgettable moments stick around. In a world that's moved on, these shows are nostalgia moments, proof of the magic that kept us laughing, thinking, and feeling close during those good old TV days. These were more than just shows. They were like the strings making up our shared happiness story. They gave us comfort, company, and a comfy place in the friendly hug of the TV. So as we move on, let's keep these awesome gems in our hearts. Let's remember the good vibes from those golden TV days when we talked and shared stories, and let's keep those smiles they brought to our faces alive in our memories. If these old classic TV shows caught your interest, share your thoughts in the comments. We would want to know what you think and appreciate you being a part of the conversation. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.